from the furthest depths of the cosmos. Lying in wait beyond the infinite void, an instrument of unfathomable power beckons. Introducing The Dark Matter by Soleil Custom Guitars. 7-string, multi-scale, headless, fully customizable, and ready to destroy worlds, or at least the stage. This example you see here has been graciously lended to me for testing, and to answer the question, could this be Soleil Guitars' most brutal creation yet?
Hey guys, Zach here, aka Beyond Horizon, here to bring you another guitar review. Today I'm excited to share with you the newest model by Soleil Custom Guitars known as The Dark Matter. It's their first 7-string multi-scale headless guitar, and this one behind me is finished in Mars Seafoam. Before we begin, just want to give a quick shout out to the owner and axe crafting master, Jesse, for lending me this guitar for testing and demoing. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I want to start off with my first impressions, this being my first headless guitar that I've ever played, and there's two major things that I wanted to kind of point out as a first timer. So number one, kind of being the most obvious, is that losing the headstock means less weight, but also that weight is more centralized to your body, so it's extremely well balanced whether you're playing standing or sitting down. The second thing I've noticed is the phenomenal tuning stability on this thing, with just the nature of how the strings are set up through the bridge system. And that seems to be a common thing with headless guitars that I just didn't know about before. Just the nature of how those strings are fed through and locked into place. They're not going to stretch as much, they're not wound around tuning pegs, so they're not going to settle over time as you would experience with putting on new strings, so it's incredibly rock solid. Okay, now getting into the body of this guitar, we have a figured walnut body with a 4A flamed maple top, finished in Mars Seafoam high gloss. The red to blue color fade on this thing looks absolutely gorgeous in my opinion, and I think pairs really well with the brown walnut body. And it's one of those things you really got to see it in person to truly appreciate how much that flame maple texture shines through that color. It's absolutely stunning. And then the comfort carves on the front and back of the body are really well thought out and well designed. It's super comfortable to play against your chest over long sessions. So next, moving on to hardware, we have a Hipshot headless solo bridge system with matching headpiece. Very reputable brand and very high quality. And for pickups, we are back with the Bareknuckle Aftermaths. Absolutely massive sounding pickups and perfect for metal. And with that, you have a 3-way pickup selector switch and a volume knob that also acts as a split coil toggle. These pickups pack a ton of bite, especially in the mid to high range. And with that split coil on, you can get that twangy single coil sound that is so perfect for Djent. So moving on up, we have a beautifully smooth playing bird's eye maple neck with a modern CD profile, super ergonomic, comfortable, and fast playing up and down the neck. A black Richlite fretboard with custom mother of pearl inlays. And on the side, you have Luminlay glow-in-the-dark side marker dots, which are super helpful if you're playing live and in low-light environments or venues. And sandwiched in between, you have a stainless steel two-way adjustable truss rod with carbon fiber reinforcement rods. And then at the very top, while there's no headstock to look at, we do have that Hipshot headpiece as well as a Graphtech Tusq XL nut. So, fun fact about this nut is that it's a permanently lubricated material, unlike bone or plastic. And that helps prevent the strings from binding in the slots, but also gives you improved tuning stability as well. So all in all, in summary, this is another extremely well-built guitar by Soleil Custom Guitars. Between the colors and the wood choices and just the nature of the headless model, it looks absolutely killer. It plays super well, very comfortable. It sounds massive with those Bareknuckle Aftermath pickups, and I know it's meticulously crafted to where it's gonna last a lifetime. But that's all the time I have to talk about this build today. Thanks again to Soleil Custom Guitars, and shout out to Jesse again. You did an awesome job on this, just phenomenal work. Keep it up. If you want to check out more on this build, head over to soleilcustomguitars.com to see the full spec sheet, see his other past builds, and also, if you're interested, you can commission him to build you something totally custom. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the song demo that I came up with using this guitar. And if you did, consider hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet. And I'll see you on the next guitar review. Bye for now.